Joseph, as a boy, he's hearing all of this talk. And I think we typically think of him going with the question, what church should I join? But there's a deeper question that Joseph had before that church question. And it was about the status of his soul in regard to God. Where do I stand in regard to God? And he desperately wanted to know he could be redeemed. And so that's what led to that question. What church will lead me to salvation? So as he's hearing all of this, people are telling him, go to the scriptures, go to the scriptures. And yet he's realizing, but you interpret it this way, and you interpret it this way. And how can a boy of 14 know how to interpret the meaning of the Bible when there's so much confusion? And so he's led to James 1 and 5 with that powerful answer where he's told, and we're going to see this in verse 11, I was one day reading the epistle of James, first chapter and 5th verse, which reads, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God directly, and God will not withhold. So that's what he does. So we find out that he has that answer given to him. God himself appears with his son. And then we see in verse 18, my object, he's going to tell us about this process of finding an answer. My object in going to inquire of the Lord was to know which of all the sects was right. In verse 19, I was answered. And it was an answer he didn't expect, that I should join none of them. Then we hear in verse 25, as he bears witness that he had received an answer, so it was with me. I had actually seen a light. Later in the verse, I have actually seen a vision. And who am I that I can withstand God? And then I love how he ends by saying in verse 26, I had found the testimony of James to be true, that a man who lacked wisdom might ask of God and obtain. It's such a beautiful witness. And he walks us through, this is reality. This is what happened to me. And it can happen for you.